We're calling it our final play. It's actually my last segment, so I get to pick the topic. Last segment, I stole it from Romaine to do treasuries. This segment, I stole it from Caroline. She kills it on Bitcoin, but I decided to pretend it's mine. But take a look at this. To the moon. To the moon actually means 1 standard deviation. If you can believe it or not, I for sure thought the Bitcoin rally had blown through at least 2 or 3 standard deviations. No, at $50,000, it is only about 1 standard deviation or so. Still, we can do our favorite emojis and do our diamond hands and our to the moon. Let's do it with Seth Ginns, head of liquid investments at Coinfund. Seth, bring us some perspective and some clarity on what $50,000 of Bitcoin means to you.
Well, you know, it's interesting. 50,000 is up from 20,000 the last time I was on, which wasn't that long ago. But we really see Elon's announcement last week to add Bitcoin to the Tesla balance sheet as a major de-risking event that's going to take a little while for the market to fully price it in. We had some additional very positive headlines today. The Bitcoin broker NYDIG filed for a Bitcoin ETF, and MicroStrategy issued another convert, 600 million going into Bitcoin. But I really do think that the tailwind here is that this continued institutional look at adding Bitcoin to balance sheets, allocators looking at adding Bitcoin, and Tesla was a game changer in my view.
Seth, Bitcoin is the pin-up, the gold, so to speak, but other assets, crypto assets, have been doing incredibly well too. I'm really interested in the fact that you're looking as well at digital art, and you've got Tesla and Elon Musk adding credibility to Bitcoin. You've got Christie's coming into NFT, non-fungible tokens. Talk to us about it.
That's right. So Christie's announced that they're going to do an auction for a work by Beeple. Beeple is one of the most popular digital artists, about 1.8 million followers on Instagram, collaborations with Louis Vuitton, with Nike, and this is going to be an online auction for a work that he's been putting together since, I believe, May of 2007, where he's been doing a new artwork every day. And this is going to be a collage of all of those artworks. This is what's called an NFT. So he's going to mint it on the blockchain, and it's going to be digitally scarce. You know, there's some estimates on where this is going to price. I think this could price over $1 million as the first NFT auction at one of the big auction houses.
Yeah, I mean, we're all following this Beeple thing. I am curious, though, about the Dapper Labs deal that a lot of people are talking about as well, which seems to be in the same vein.
That's right. So Dapper Labs is the company behind NBA Top Shot. Revenue right now, $100 million. They're rumored to be closing around with Cotu as we speak. Really just an immense amount of activity. This is really the top NFT use case today. And it's basketball card, but with highlight reels. We're seeing this really cross into the mainstream consciousness, but these live on a blockchain called the Flow blockchain, which is one that Dapper Labs developed to be a high throughput blockchain. So we're starting to see.
But it's slightly mind-blowing, the amount of value being attributed to collectibles, to art, I get to an extent, but is it because there's just so much money, so much profit sitting with people who've invested in crypto and it needs somewhere to go because they want to reinvest it in the asset class in some way? Is it frothiness to you, or is it sensible?
So what's interesting is NBA Top Shot is a real crossover play. I think a lot of the people that are engaging with NBA Top Shot actually aren't crypto native. So this is a breakthrough moment where we're seeing people who didn't make a lot of money in Bitcoin or Ethereum. We're seeing users who are big NBA fans. And by the way, this is expanding out now to rights with other sports leagues as well. We're seeing blockchain merge with traditional IP. And that's what's really exciting about this moment.